we got the combine fixed last night. I think got done around 9:30. Got it going, everything worked. Then this morning got the auger set up to the bin that we're gonna put the wheat in. Got the truck emptied, which only had about 350, 400 bushel in it. Got that emptied this morning, and then my dad went to go start the wheat. I don't know, it's probably 10:30, something like that. And it's cutting awfully hard because we got overcast. It's about around upper 70s, low 80s, but the humidity and dew point is 60 something, 70 something, so pretty high. You don't have to do much to sweat. But my dad made one round, and he did the end rows there, and then he was coming up and he said the reel quit working. So I'm in my truck with all the tools. We're gonna see if we can figure it out, but I'll get here and see if we can fix it. Lever shut off for the head, which don't know how or why it did that, but it did. But my dad found that, got that fixed, and then the one chain was a little loose that drives the auger in there, so tying that up. So but yeah, stupid easy fix, which like those, but not necessary to have them. But I'm gonna try leveling this pile out here some. A little too tall to get the tractor over it, so we'll get this leveled out, and then you can see how wide these windrows are now. Since we took the chopper and everything off the back, it don't narrow them in too far. So my uncle gonna have him rake this stuff up. So I'm gonna head home, have him start raking, then I'll start baling some. We want to get some off to at least get some manure hauled here. So it's not really too tough, but it is, you can see it don't break. So it's a little tough, but it's not wet. So we're just gonna bale a little bit, see what the moisture is, and if it's too wet, we'll just probably bale a little bit in here, that way we can spread some manure. But we'll see what it's like once we start baling. So I'll get this scattered out, then head up and grab the baler. Today's July 5th, and I guess it would have been the 3rd. We were trying to cut some wheat, but we got rain, and well, I guess we did cut some wheat in the morning. We were gonna bale it, and then we got some rain in the afternoon, so we opted not to do anything. And then yesterday, the 4th, we got some rain in the morning, and didn't get a bale or cut any more wheat. But then this morning, today's the 5th, we got some about a 1/10 of rain, a little over a 1/10 of rain. So we loaded up a box trailer full of straw, got that done this morning. Then my uncle, he raked some of that straw, so hopefully be able to bale that tomorrow. But I figure I got some free time here. I'm gonna go unload some wagons to get some emptied, but it's I guess about I think around 3 o'clock, so later on in the afternoon, but got a little bit of free time, so I figure I'll show you guys what we got here. But this is a new dryer we picked up the other day. I think it's a 97 GSI 122. It holds roughly, from what I looked up, I think a little over 600 bushel. I think it's 11 columns long. Pretty simple dryer. It's just a 1-fan dryer. It's set up for propane. We're gonna switch it to natural gas because that's what we got here. The guys before us, they put stainless steel sides on it. I don't know if you can tell, but the top there, that's still the original galvanized, and then so it's, I guess, a 4-piece. You got the very top, then you got kind of the side, and then it comes down in the bottom. So the bottom, side, and the, I guess, second top, that's all stainless steel. And then hopefully you guys can hear me with this wind, but inside here, it's just a regular, let me see, it's just a regular dryer here. You got your metering rolls here, so then as it's drying, that's spinning, dropping it down into here. Corn, well, I guess it augers, I guess this one goes out the front, augers it to the front, and then it dumps it into your, well, we got a blower system, it'll dump it into there. But you can see this got a little bit of rust in here. This is still the galvanized, so this will rust, but pretty good shape for being a 97. The flighting's in good shape still and everything, so hopefully it does what we need to do. We're getting the 3-phase brought in here, so that's why we went with a newer dryer. Hopefully you guys can hear with this wind, but this column's the one that was full of corn. You can see it's got a little bit of, not really rust, but it's just some damage to it. But other than that, it's in really good shape. It's all stainless steel hardware and everything too, so should last us a long time. Yeah, this is where it empties at. Our old one emptied out the back, but yeah, we just gotta get this switched over to natural gas so we can run it. But yeah, it's got a big fan motor there. Here's all your control panels and all that. Definitely gonna be a learning curve on this one, but yeah, it's a pretty big dryer compared to our old one. I'll show you guys it here too. But then this auger here is a Westfield 10x31. We had this thing a long time. This is our we call it a unload auger. It's the ones that we put in the bins to load the trucks up, because it's a 10x31, so it's short and it's big, so it moves a lot of corn or beans or wheat real fast. So this one, it's getting pretty wore. The flighting, or the tube, cracked underneath here, and the flighting's just getting pretty thin, so we bought a new one there. I'll show you it too. But then this one over here is a 8x46, yeah, 8x46 foot. This was our dry corn auger, so it went from, the dryer sits right back there, then we had a roof auger on the big bin there, so it augered from there to there, and then we fill up this little bin with dry corn. That's solely what this auger did. And as you can see, all this tape on here, it just ate it up for some odd reason. This ain't that old of an auger either, but it's junk. So we bought a air system, so we don't need this one anymore, but we still need this 10x36, and I'll show you what we got delivered today. I priced a 10x31 Westfield, and that was gonna be, I think, $13,000 without the motor. And then we went with this one here. I don't know how you really pronounce these. I don't know if you pronounce the D or the T in these, but Brandt or Brendan, or however you pronounce these, but it's a 10x32, and so basically same thing as what we got, just 2 foot longer. But these, we're told, are one of the better ones, so we went with this one. same company or dealer that we bought the TMR mixer from, Glasscock down in I think that's Vetersburg, Indiana or something like that. They're by Indianapolis, but real good company to deal with. Whatever we need, we call them first, and we usually tend to go with them unless we're doing a trade-in. They don't like to take trade-ins unless it's something in good shape, and most of the time the stuff we got that's traded in not in the best of shape, but we priced it through them. This one here, I think my dad said it was $11,000 without the motor, so it's still cheaper than the Westfield. And Westfield, we just don't think they're quality made anymore, so that's why we went with them. Trying them out. It looks heavier than the old Westfield, and this one here, that's all you want to do to pick this end up on this one. And that Westfield, you can pick it up with one hand, so it seems a lot heavier, and it's got bearings, heavier duty bearings on all these for the shaft to go to the end there. But it's it didn't come with the motor, so we're gonna put the motor from that old Westfield on here, and like I said, we're getting that 3-phase power. So we're gonna have to get a new motor, but we didn't want to buy a new motor yet, just because we don't have the 3-phase yet, and our old motor still works. So we're just gonna put it on that for now and run it. But we got all the corn to move, so we're gonna be using that hopefully soon. But here's our old dryer. It's a Farm Fan 270, I believe. So it's only a 5-column here, so we're twice the size. So I'm thinking that one holds around 600, because this one holds, I think it's right at 300 with the extension on top, or pretty dang close to it. But this one, basically same thing. You just got control panel right here, got just pretty simple stuff. You got your timers, on off switches, stuff like that. But yeah, this one, it worked for us. It's just old, and with that bigger combine we got, need a little more material. But like I said, it's basically the same setup and everything. So but yeah, we're getting rid of this one, and gonna get the other one set in here. We're gonna have to pour some more concrete, because this one's about half the size, so we need a lot more concrete. But we're gonna be keeping this holding bin for now. I think it holds 3,000 bushel, I want to say, and trying to get my dad talked into getting a grain bin to be our wet storage, because that new combine we got, we can pick a lot of corn fast, and this 3,000 bushel holding bin and that big dryer, you're gonna be doing a lot of not really sitting, but you could fill this up, run the dryer, and then it takes so much, that dryer takes so much that it's just not ideal to have this small of a thing to feed your dryer, because about about 5 dumps would be this whole thing. So you can't really do too much with it. So I want to get like a 10,000 bushel bin, which is what this would be with corn, and make that into a wet bin. But it's only money, so not sure when be able to do that, but that's what I'd like to do one of these days anyway. So that might be a project for me. But I think that basically catches you up on what we got here recently. But we're pricing a 10 by, I think, yeah, it's a 61 foot auger. We're pricing one of them through the same dealers we bought that other auger from, because this one's getting thin too. So We just need to do some upgrading, but again, it's costs a lot of money. But if this stuff breaks down or shot, it's kind of hard to make money when you're not able to move your materials. So, but that's that. And now I'm gonna start unloading some hay and straw, get that stuff all moved around, and get some wagons empty, so hopefully we can bale tomorrow.